I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Okay, this video is going to be all about slap battles and the brand new update that just happened yesterday. Many people are enraged about this update for good reason. Number one, we got 2 lies in a single update. I mean, what is that? 2 lies in a single update? Who would do that? I mean, we can go over to the badges and we can see Apostle of Judgment has only like 8,000 orders in the last 2 days. Meanwhile, these have 100,000. And we're not going to talk about this glove yet. We're going to get into that. But this glove that nobody asked for, nobody needed, is basically just a way to get money. It's just an easy cash grab. Have you thought of that? It essentially costs $25 to get Apostle of Judgment if you're going to buy it. You want to see how? So here we got 170, which is already $20. But if you know, it costs 22 Robux for 10 kills and a 10 kill streak. So you're going to have to buy another 5 additional, because if you're going to do that times 100, you'd have to get somewhere around there. So it's basically like 2,200 Robux. Now we can move on to the second part of what I want to talk about, the lie. When the first part of the guide boss fight came out like a week ago, everyone liked it. It was really cool. It was like a lot more different than the Bob boss fight and had a lot more complexity to it. And people liked that. But then the problem came with the bugs. Are we just not testing our games? Or it's like, are we just not testing our games? Or what are we doing here? Because when people realized that after they started playing it a bit more, they just started getting random RNG moments and they just started failing to nothing. I saw this one video, I think it was like the servers got somehow overloaded, and each time you would join the game, you just instantly die. The bugs in this game are unbelievable. But I want to move past that and let's get on to how it's entirely built and just not thought over well. Checkpoints. Have we thought about that? Have we thought about bringing a checkpoint system into the game? Because it's seeming like we're not bringing checkpoints into the game. Because what they're doing is they basically just, you go through the entire game and you get to the boss fight, and if you die, you have to start all the way back over. You got to do everything over again, and no one wants to do that. Basically, in every single game, there's a checkpoint, no matter what. If you're at a boss fight, there'll be a cutscene, and there's a cutscene for this one, so I don't know why there isn't a checkpoint there. Yeah, Daves are too lazy. 10 brain cells is too lazy to do anything about his game. Ever since Flamerang, he left. He said, fuck this bitch. I'm here for the money and the cash grab and for my YouTube channel, and that's why I got Apostle of the Judgment, and that's why I want $25 each time someone gets it. Have we not thought about this, people? Next, iframes. Why aren't we adding iframes? Every single game has an iframe. You know Undertale, the world's best RPG game? Is it MMO or RPG? I can't remember. It's just the best example of what a game really should just be looking forward to. Not adding iframes is diabolical, because that means you can get a fucking combo hit and instantly die to random luck. By the way, how do you like... Next, we can talk about, I'd win. People are outraged, and other people aren't outraged. And even people that have this glove are like, this was unnecessarily hard. Only like 22,000 people have this, which is, if you didn't know, isn't many people. I mean, 87 million to 22,000 is a really big difference. That is a astronomically big difference. That's 0.2% of the entire population, I think. Or it's around somewhere that. Who was behind this? Can we get like an actual team that's doing this? Because this is straight bullshit. So here's what it's asking for. Solo, which is hard. No regen, which is the biggest factor in getting you through this, because no iframes, remember that. And no extra hard. Taking it overkill. Getting this badge is basically nearly impossible because of the amount of bugs that are in this badge. And they definitely should have fixed them when they were testing it. Were they even testing the fucking game? But no, they had to focus on this. And you're saying, why is there 8 badges? And I thought one of these 8 badges was actually going to be this, or like 3 other things for kill streak, or maybe like a Reaper. Nope, it's for a summer event. The fuck? 8 badges for his summer event? Remind you, there was only 1 badge for the hunt. So why do we need 8 for this one? Why do we need 8 times? Why do we need 7 times more than the other one? That's a good question, because today was supposed to be another update on this entire game. We were supposed to get a update on the bug fixes, and currently, as of right now, it is 10:40, and nothing has come out. And obviously, the people are outraged, and they should be. Yesterday will go down in history in slap battles as the worst day that'll ever come. Now, if we could please get on to the Avatar glove. The Avatar glove might just be the worst glove that has ever come out. And I mean that in the positive way, not like the bad way, as in like a default glove or something like that. This glove completely ruins servers. It just ruins what the game was supposed to be. You hide in a little bunker and just kill people. That's not the game. Also, it obstructs the island. There's a bunch of fucking generators that show up in power lines. I don't want to be seeing this bullshit when I'm playing the game. I just want the game to be normal. I don't want a bunch of bullshit in the middle of my screen. And then we get on to how overkill this glove is. Why is it that I cannot hit this thing at all, no matter what? The only gloves I can use are like a Mega Rock, a Cloud, like an Elude, but like not many people have Elude. Let's get there. Let's be real. And then the gargantuan giant fucking thing is basically invincible. So you have to leave the server if you want to have fun. This glove is the worst update to come yet. This will mark in history as the worst update to ever come. Nobody wanted this. In this next part, nobody wanted either. The 1,000 kill streak. I already talked about it, but let's get into the fact about there's no glove. Hey, you can spend $5 to get overkill and completely decimate lobbies. But what if I told you you could spend $25 and get nothing? Doesn't that sound like a great deal? No, it doesn't. Who the fuck is in charge of this? I know Tencelll isn't. He's jerking off watching everybody blow up about this. Plus, you get a glove for $250 bubble, which bubble's actually kind of good if you're kind of getting like edged. Pause. Like if somebody's on the edge of a corner, you just kind of blow them a bubble and they just fucking float out. 3 times as hard, 3 times more time consuming, or 3 times the more pay. Nothing. Quick cash grab. I'm telling you. What is going on with the executive team? Flamerang was really good, and I love that, and I want that glove so bad. I'm willing to spend a bunch of money just to get my friends just to like hop on and just like get me the glove. After that, he disregarded himself. He don't want to be a part of slap battles no more. It was too stressful, but it makes sense why it'd be a lot of stress, because I mean you have 2 billion visits. That's a lot of people. But yes, there are just as good gloves after Flamerang came out. Just like Psycho. I think Reload is a cool glove. I think its design needs better designing. It was pretty trashed. Hunter, let's talk about this. Hunter was just a downgrade. It was just like, what? I spent so much time grinding, getting better, and I get this piece of shit glove. I get to track to a random person. Then I gotta kill them. Already hard enough. Hitman's better than that. You just have to slap a couple people, boom, you can kill people instantly. Then after that, you get 10 seconds for a good buff. And then you just restart the process. And guess what? The cooldown is so unfair. It's like a fucking 30-second cooldown. I'm not gonna be wasting my time for 30 seconds just to get to someone who's on Slapple Island. I'm not doing that. I'd rather predict Reload, which can either instantly kill people, bring people to you, combo them, bring them to a random ass island, bring them anywhere. I mean, it's a really cool glove and cool concept, but you just stopped after that. Nobody wanted this kill streak 1,000. The Discord's outraged. You should fucking see it. They paused everything. I mean, like, this update was an understatement. And then they lied fucking 3 times, I'm realizing now. As it is 10:45, we should have got a balanced update. And people are going to be like defending this as like, well, they're just it's 7 devs working on a single game for just bugs. That should have been out a week ago. Maybe they're working on the summer event. The summer event shouldn't even be a thing here. And maybe if they didn't have to fucking do 8 badges, maybe they wouldn't be so overloaded. Maybe if they didn't have to do a kill streak 1,000, they wouldn't be overloaded. Who is the head? And we need to talk to them because they're fucking stupid. Anyway, I saw Gravity Breaker on Nonsense's stream say, yeah, there's so many people outraged and he's going to take a break from this and come back tomorrow, which today is the tomorrow he's talking about. And I'm just realizing that, was this bitch lying? Was he lying? Was he lying straight to my face? Because I'm pretty sure he was. I don't know. 10 brain cells can't keep promises. Gravity Breaker can't keep promises. I just don't know what's going on. I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know nobody. But that is my statement for what the fuck is going on in slap battles right now. I hope you understand everybody right now, as this is meant for all slap battle players that are infuriated at this fucking update, as they should be. Now, good criticism is allowed. Bad criticism is just weird. You don't have to go out your way and say, fuck Tencelll. Just say, hey, Tencelll, maybe if you'd like to focus more on your game, we could bring back everything and we could try and pull this together. That's good criticism. Maybe he'd actually come back for that. Because, yeah, I have noticed, where is he? He's nowhere except his videos. And yes, his videos are pretty good, but noticing that he barely plays slap battles anymore when his channel used to just be slap battles is concerning, the least. Because when I go into his channel, all I see is Wedgehead versus something or something. And then, like, when he does do something like the change logs, nothing changed. He doesn't listen to the community. It's stupid. We have to do something, and I think this is the time right now. This is like when Trump got, like, the assassination. This is like the time right now to prove that we have a riot going on and we could prove a point in, like, France. Remember when they have, like, all the fucking trash bags, raise the age by 2 years, and look what's happening now. But yeah, that is my rant or yap about this. I really hope you enjoyed and understood. Peace out, man. Do what you do, get down on the floor, shake your